So what are some of the best tours here in Uvita, Costa Rica? Well, that's what we're going to talk about in this episode of Costa Rica Story. Hey there and welcome to Costa Rica Story, and if this is your first time here, my name is Ed. I make videos about Costa Rica and my life here in Costa Rica. If you're a regular here, part of the Good Vibe tribe, my name still is Ed, and you know what I do. And the theme of this video is tours here in Uvita, and that's one of the things I do. I help people find the right tour for them, expose them to some really cool tours here in Uvita. And I've got a list of 10 of my favorite tours for July, and we'll get started on that. But I just want to let you know that I've been working hard on my webpage for tours, which is at uvitaday.com/tours, and that's what you'll find when you go there. This is what the page looks like. It's different on a phone or on your computer, but it lists all the different tours, and it is an ongoing thing. I'm building this as I add more tours to the page. But let's just start off with 10 really good tours, 10 of my favorite tours here in the Uvita area. And the good thing about Uvita is strategically placed in a really good area because we're close to a lot of different things. Especially this area is especially great for wildlife and nature. So Uvita is a good base to explore from. And I'm going to start off with number 1, an ATV tour with Jungle ATV. And this is a blast. It's let me see, I'll look this up on uvitaday.com/tours. I've got information here. And the ATV tour, the duration is about 4 to 5 hours. And travel time from Uvita, it's right here in Uvita, so you don't have to travel at all. The price is $150 to $500 per vehicle. And the bigger vehicles, you can fit up to 4 people. I think it's just 4. So the Jungle ATV tour I highly recommend, and make sure you tell them that Ed from Costa Rica Story sent you. So number 2, whale watching tour. And this is the time of year. It's the time of year for whales. Whales are here July, August, and September, and people are going crazy now because the whales are all over the place. It's a really good time right at this moment to come and see whales. And whale watching tour, as you'll see here at uvitaday.com/tours, whale watching is a duration of 3 to 4 hours, and a travel time from Uvita probably about 5 minutes because it's down in Bahia, and you have to go find a place to park, etc., etc. Price per person, $90. It's a really fun experience, and the guides are really knowledgeable. You learn a lot about whales. I've got a lot of videos on whales, so check that out at uvitaday.com/tours. I even have a video linked. What I'm trying to do is I've got all these different tours, and I'm going to do a separate page for each tour, and also I'm going to have a related video that I've done, because a lot of these I've done videos on and I've experienced. Some of them are on my bucket list. One of the things on my bucket list is a night tour, and that can also be found at uvitaday.com/tours, and that's where they take you out at night with lights and let supply you with your own boots, and you find frogs and snakes and the things that live in the darkness. I haven't done it. I've seen a lot of photos, but it's on my list of things to do. So number 4, this is probably one of the must-dos here in Costa Rica. And I'm not just saying it because my best friend runs this thing, but a coffee tour at Café Don Emilio. And the duration is 2 to 3 hours. Travel time from Uvita to get up there, it really depends. I'll say like 40 minutes. Some people can get up there faster, some people it takes a longer time. And the price, the tour with lunch is $45 per person. Without lunch, it's $35 per person. And a 4x4 is required to get up there. And if you don't have a 4x4, there are 4x4 taxis here in Uvita that will take you up to Café Don Emilio. And also there's a really beautiful waterfall up the San Luis Falls. That's really cool. And if you want to see that, make sure you give yourself a lot of extra time so you're not late for the coffee tour. So that brings us up to number 5. And this is on my bucket list. It's been on my bucket list for a long time. Is a tour of Corcovado. And the tour of Corcovado leaves out of Uvita. We find information here at uvitaday.com. The duration of this is about 9 hours because you have to, there's a boat ride that goes from Uvita down to Corcovado, which takes like an hour and a half. And then you do a hike in the National Park of Corcovado. And the prices for an adult is $150. There's more details here. So the tour of Corcovado is a really unique experience because there's more biodiversity in Corcovado than just about anywhere. You have a chance of seeing a cougar, a danta. So if you love wildlife, Corcovado is a place that you definitely need to go. It needs to be on your bucket list. So you may notice that I'm wearing different clothes, and it's a different day out there for number 6 here of the top 10. So the first 5 recorded properly, but for some reason the second 5 of the top 10 didn't record, so I'm redoing this. This is just one of the things that happens when you're a YouTube creator. So it's a different day. It's the morning. I've got some coffee here. I had water before, you can't tell, but let's get to number 6. Whitewater rafting. And whitewater rafting it's something I didn't know existed here until fairly recently, and I have not yet done this, but there's 4 different rivers they go on with 4 different levels of difficulty, and the tours all leave out of Dominical. And I'm going to have more information after I do the tour myself. I will link a video to uvitaday.com/tours. But for more information, just go to uvitaday.com/tours. I have my current information on that tells you about the different rivers. There's four different rivers that they go on. There's also a tubing option that they offer. So if you have any questions, just get hold of me about that. So number 7, a horseback riding tour. And this is just 5 minutes outside of Uvita. And they offer 2 different tours. One is on the beach at low tide, which is pretty cool, which is really cool. And another is a ride through the rainforest area where you see a lot of wildlife and things. So that could be, I didn't do that one, but it looks like that would be a lot of fun. And I actually did a tour on the beach, low tide, at sunset, and the light was magical. It was a really fun time. I enjoyed that quite a bit. Thankfully, the horse knows the way to carry the tourists down to the beach, so that was good. It is a little intimidating having this great big giant creature with your fate in his hoofs, but they're all very gentle horses, and it was a good time. So number 9 is zip line. And what's a trip to Costa Rica without going on a zip line? And we have 3 zip lines in this area of varying degrees of adventure. And I have a video of one of the times I went on a zip line linked at uvitaday.com/tours, so check that out. Number 10, a chocolate tour. And if you're a chocolate lover, the chocolate tour is a must. It's maybe 10-15 minutes outside of Uvita, and they show you the whole process of making chocolate with cacao. They show you how the care of the plants, the processing, and they include a little bit of Costa Rica tradition, Costa Rica history in with that. So it's kind of a fun tour. I have not yet done the tour, but many of my friends have done it, and it becomes highly recommended. So the chocolate tour, for more information, uvitaday.com/tours. So if you have been enjoying the videos here at Costa Rica Story, going on these tours and letting them know that Ed from Costa Rica Story recommended you, it goes a long way to helping me keep making videos, because YouTube is hard, man. YouTube is hard. It's a tough existence here, and I depend on my business with YouTube to exist. And also, if you'd like to make a financial contribution to Costa Rica Story, you can do that at uvitaday.com, and that's very much appreciated, very much needed these days. But what I'd really like for you to do is come and experience the Uvita Day Adventure with me. We can explore the Uvita Waterfall, Cascada Pavones. We can go to the sea caves at Playa Ventanas. You can go out to the whale tail at low tide, go to the farmer's market, meet a lot of my friends, see Uvita in a way that you wouldn't see by yourself as a tourist. And also, it's never too late to experience the Uvita Day Adventure. About half the people book far in advance. The other half, it's kind of a last minute thing. So if you find yourself in Costa Rica, you don't know what you want to do, get a hold of me. Maybe we can make something happen. Maybe our schedules can work out so we can experience the Uvita Day Adventure together. So go to uvitaday.com for more information about that. And what's that? You say you don't know what the Uvita Day Adventure is? How could that be? You must be new here. Well, check out this video.
I just love this.
So are you ready? Are you ready to come to Uvita and experience the Uvita Day Adventure? I really love showing people my world, living vicariously through their adventures here. We can hit a lot of the popular attractions, so you never really know who's going to drop in on the Uvita Day Adventure. And it's definitely a good way to get in touch with your inner child. And if you want, we can even get off the beaten path. A coffee tour with mi amigo Dainair. Maybe we'll find some wildlife to photograph. Visit to the farmer's market, making some new friends. And if you go on a coffee tour, I have to warn you, Dainair might put you to work. Or if you're more adventurous, hike up a mountain trail to a waterfall. A refreshing swim in a beautiful swimming hole. But there's a lot to see, and there's a lot to do. Make new friends, see some cool things, make some memories. The Uvita Day Adventure. Go to uvitaday.com for more information. Hopping into a beautiful swimming hole. Another thing we can do on the Uvita Day Adventure.
Hey guys, my name's Brett Bond. I'm from Utah, and I booked the Uvita Day Adventure with Ed. And I have to say I was a bit hesitant to book it in the beginning because I thought I could find stuff on my own. But now that we're out here and I'm actually chatting with Ed, I have to say the amount of information he's given me and just like all the different details, the fun facts, I'm super glad I booked it. So yeah, if you're visiting Costa Rica, book the adventure with Ed.
But that's all I've got for this edition of Costa Rica Story. Make sure you like if you liked it, subscribe if you want to, but most importantly, share this video and this channel with a friend. Hasta luego.